Hey YouTube, it's Friday, it's the weekend, whoop whoop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about self-confidence today, because granted it's the weekend and a lot of people's going to be happy, but how do you get through the weekend and how do you get through the workday? A lot of people, they tend to say, oh, I can't do this, and I'm just not good enough, and stuff like, you know, what do I do? I can't do that, you know, I need something else to do. The thing of it is look, just stop. Stop everything, okay? Think about this. You're still alive. You're still breathing. You're still walking. And if, you know, you have, you know, issues with that, you know, you're still doing what you're doing. You are still, you know, using words and all that. And the problem with that is, well, there's actually no problem with that, but the thing of it is that means you're still going. You're still here. You're still around, okay? There's a purpose for you, okay? And that purpose is to fulfill what's up in here. Your mind, your emotions, your thoughts, okay? And when you just give up, okay, you're saying that there's a switch up in here, there's a switch inside here, and there's a switch all in your body. And what you're doing is you're going click, 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 off. Okay? You're saying, I'm done. And to, you know, to be honest, that's the cheap way out. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? You know, you're happy, you're lovable, you're caring, you're heartfelt, you're a blessing, there's a reason you're here, there's a purpose you're here. People like to see you, people want to hang out with you, people want to talk to you, people want you around. The feeling they get, the chemistry they get when they's around you is the same way that you're when around somebody else. So why give up all that? You know, just day to day, okay, y'all, do yourself a favor. Say, I can do this. I can get up. I can eat. I can, you know, make somebody's day. I can do what I need to do. It don't got to be the greatest thing in the world to succeed, y'all. It can be as small as a morsel of sand, okay? This small, and it could still make you succeed, you know? The fact that, you know, a lot of folks just say, I'm done, it just breaks my heart, okay? And people think that's so cliche, but it really, truly does. You know, there is so much more to life that people don't see. You know, when you say, oh, that's really cool, you know, why give up that chance? Why give up the chance to say, this could be something I could do. This could be something I could experience. This could be something I could live for. This could be something that I could keep doing and make a difference. You know, you might not make a difference to the entire world. But you know what? One bit at a time, you will make a difference to somebody who will then make a difference to somebody, who will then make a difference to somebody, who will then make a difference to somebody. And you know what? Little by little by little, each and every one of us can make the world a better place. Today's TTW is, don't disbelieve in yourself. You can do this. I know you can. And don't think you can. Because if you can't, then I'm going to help you get through this. Because I'm going to make you see that there's so much more out there than just saying, I'm done. I can't do this. There's no reason. You know, at work, it may be hard. At home, it may be stressful. At school, it may be difficult. You know, that's what life is. Life is a challenge. Life is meant to throw you some curveballs, okay? And whatever you believe in I'm not going to tell you to believe in something that you don't believe in, and not go throw something down your throat, because that's not what I'm about. But what I'm going to say is, there's a purpose for you while you're on the earth. There's a purpose for you why you still are alive. There's a purpose for you why you're still chugging along, okay? And that purpose is defined by challenges to figure out if you're going to succeed through the bad parts, okay? You know, when you walk around, people see stuff. People actually see what you do, believe it or not. Like, day to day, I'll look at certain people and I'll go, you know what? They having a really hard time, but you know what? They kept going. They kept chugging along. They didn't say, I quit. I'm done. You know, I'm worthless. I'm a piece of crap. I'm a this. I'm a that. I'm no good. I give up. I can't do this. I'm not going to work. This ain't my time. You know, when folks, you know, struggle and they see all this, believe it or not, I can actually see the bad parts in them. But you know what? I don't say that they're a bad person. You know, they're just like me. I have bad times. I have bad faults, okay? But you know what? I don't stop. I know I've got bad faults, but you know what I do? Day to day, I say, you know what? I did my laundry. I cooked. I did my chores. I made someone's day. I said hello to somebody who was probably just having a rough day. I gave them a nice tip. You don't have to do all these things, y'all. But, you know, just the smallest things make a huge difference, you know. But when I did all that, it made somebody's day. And then tomorrow, somebody will make their day. And then tomorrow, they'll make someone else's day. It's all a big old snowball effect. But when you build a snowman, how can you build a snowman this big when you keep having balls this big and you just keep trying to put them on a big, you know, snowball? It's not going to work. You got to keep rolling it, right? To make it bigger and bigger and bigger, and then eventually it becomes a big old snowman with a bunch of, like, you know, round snowballs, right? It's the same thing in life, okay? You got to keep saying, I can do this. I'm going to keep going. You know, I'll do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep going with this. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep going. You know, don't tell yourself that you ain't worth it. Because you know why? You ain't. I know you're more than that. Okay? Now, I hope today helped you out. And I hope today was even better, you know. I'm gonna end off today with a little story. Alright? A good friend of mine was really struggling and having a hard time. And before I get into that, I had met somebody, and I, you know, got to talking, and it was really cool and really nice. And then all of a sudden, y'all, it stopped. Okay? Now, to unbeknownst to me, I don't know what the cause was, but I was like, okay, maybe they need some space. Maybe they need some time, you know? And people start to feel down about themselves. They start to doubt themselves. They start to think that they have no reason to talk to people, no reason to be happy, okay? And, you know, sometimes, y'all, I'm not talkative, you know. I'm not as, you know, funny as it sounds, I'm not always as talkative as I am to y'all, you know. Y'all are my family. Y'all are my friends, you know. I love y'all, because y'all watch me, and y'all help me out, and y'all support me, you know. But, anyway, back to the story. And it was just, there was no communication, and you know what, y'all? I started to worry. You know why I started to worry? Because they started talking and talking and talking. I just felt really bad. And, you know, I was like, man, there's something wrong, you know. So I said, you know, hey, is everything all right? And they were like, yeah, I'm all right. But you know what? I could tell something was wrong. So I started to say, you know, hey, you know, I'm here. You know, I'll always be here no matter what. You know, I started to, you know, make them happy, started to make them smile, started to do a whole bunch. And little by little, we got back to talking again, and I come to find out that they got so down that it was almost like it was done, you know. And, you know, that changed me. And, you know, it made me realize that some people just have a hard time. But you know what? You got to keep after it. You got to make them remember, and you got to make them realize and see and feel too, not just see, but feel, y'all, that there's a reason that they're still around. And to this day, okay, I went from not talking a whole lot to talking almost every day. This person is actually one of my best friends. You know, we went from talking about just regular stuff to having really deep, in-depth conversations. And you know why we do? Because I don't judge. I don't doubt them. I don't think they're worthless. I don't think it's a bunch of dirt, you know. I think they're the greatest thing in the world, you know. They may not have a bunch to offer, but you know what they have to offer? Care, respect, integrity, passion, love. And it's not just always about boyfriend and girlfriend and wife and husband and partners and whatnot, whether you're gay, lesbian, or whatever. You know, love comes in all forms, you know. But it was that, I know that you can do this, and we're going to get through this together, you know. Now, granted, we did that together, but the point I'm trying to make here, y'all, is that when you do this day to day to day, you'll start feeling a lot better about yourselves. I challenge you, okay? You know them Ice Bucket challenges? You know, it's to say, I challenge you to do it, otherwise you got to do this, okay? Now, that challenge is for a different reason and a cause, okay? But aside from that, I challenge you to something, okay? I challenge you each and every day to tell yourself one positive thing that you can do right, okay? And it don't got to be big, but here's a little tip. Start out small and get bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? Because you're worth it. There's a reason you're around. There's a reason why we talk. There's a reason why we're a family. There's a reason why y'all are friends. There's a reason why everybody is connected. It's because you're worth it. Okay? Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave. Little C loves y'all. Let's go ahead and make the world a better place. And just realize that there's a reason that you're here. There's a reason why somebody created you. Okay? Alright, I love y'all, and I will see you next week. This has been this week's TTW. Love y'all.